At 19, I quit the most addictive habit on planet Earth, porn. I struggled for 6 years, and I was only able to quit once I realised I didn't have a porn addiction. I had this. Number one, bad mental health. Okay? What kind of person watches porn? There's two people. Number one, the dude with bad mental health. He's not social, he has no goals, he has not many friends, he just doesn't do much with his life, and he's bored most of the time. Does he watch porn? Does he have a porn addiction? Or does guy number two have a porn addiction? He's happy, social, he's got goals, he's got aspirations, he wakes up excited for things, he's seeing progress in the gym, he's seeing progress with his other goals. Which person watches porn? This guy might watch porn once a month. This guy might watch porn 3 times a day. Okay? So, step one, you need to fix your mental health. Because as soon as I fixed mine, porn went away. Because, as I said, who watches porn? You watch porn when you're sad, you're lonely, or you're depressed. Okay? So what if we fix these emotions so that you're always motivated, enthusiastic, and happy? Because you don't watch porn when you feel happy. You just don't. Because you watch porn to make yourself feel good. What about when you already feel good? You don't need to watch porn. Okay? So stop looking at porn as the problem. Instead, look at porn as a symptom of your actual problem, which is bad mental health. The beauty of this is once you fix this, porn goes away, video games goes away, binge eating goes away, all the bad habits you indulged in to make yourself feel good, they go away because you don't need to feel good anymore. So how do we fix our bad mental health? It's pretty easy. I can double your mental health in 2 weeks. That's it, okay? Number one, each day, I want you to meditate for however long, 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes. Keep working your way up. Meditate, just breathe in, breathe out. Focus as hard as you can on the breath during this time. And you are going to get some thoughts halfway through it, a second in, however long in. You are going to get a lot of thoughts. That does not mean you failed, okay? What you need to do is bring your attention back to the breath. Once you get a thought, attention back to the breath. That is how you meditate. What this does is forces you to be in the present moment. So you're not thinking about the past, you're not thinking about the future, so you cannot be anxious or depressed, right? When you meditate, there are 0 thoughts in your mind because you are present. When there's 0 thoughts in your mind, how could you possibly be anxious or depressed? You can't. There's nothing to be anxious or depressed about. When you meditate each day, you just become more present and more mindful throughout the day, meaning less anxious and depressed thoughts. So just see it as more meditation, less anxiety and depression. Less anxiety and depression, less porn watching. So meditate each day. Second thing, and final thing you need to do for your mental health is gratitude journaling. It sounds gay, it sounds like, oh yeah, whatever. This truly works, right? Each day, each morning, whenever, write down on a piece of paper, this works better than a phone, on a piece of paper, one thing you're grateful for. You can write a sentence, you can write a word, I don't care. One thing you're grateful for. Because we always see on Instagram, all these guys, all these people who have things we don't have. Girls, cars, money. We're always like, oh, I wish I had that life. My life's shit. Why don't we do the opposite? Why don't we compare our lives to people's lives who are genuinely shit? People's lives are in war-torn countries who would kill for a life like ours, all right? The fact that we can understand, hear, and speak English, the fact that you've got access to videos like this for free, the fact that you've got arms and legs, the fact that you're not deaf or blind, there's so many things to be grateful for. So just write it down. And obviously writing it down, you're going to be more grateful in the moment. And throughout the day, you're just going to be a grateful person. You'll be looking at things like your coffee, whatever, and just be happier. There was also a study that showed when you're grateful, it is impossible to be anxious. Okay, try it. Be grateful and see your anxiety disappear. So what we're doing is solving the bad mental health, which causes you to watch porn. Mental health is the problem. Now we've fixed it in 2 weeks. Watch your porn addiction, I'm not going to say disappear, but cut in half. Whilst you're doing this, whilst you're meditating and gratitude journaling for 2 weeks, don't put all your attention into quitting porn, all right? If you get a massive urge, watch it, I don't care. Don't do it 6 times a day, but watch it. The main priority for you is fixing your mental health, and just watch yourself watch porn less in the next 2 weeks, okay? Quickly, if you like my advice, if you want more of it, and if you just want to support me, the link below is my porn quitting course. I think it's the best one on the internet. It's very cheap. I'm going to increase the price soon. If you're interested, it's there for you. Step 2, one more thing you need to fix in order to destroy your porn addiction is your shit life. Back when my addiction was the worst, my life was garbage. I didn't have many friends. I had no girls. I was going to go to a college and uni to study something I didn't want to study for, to get a job that I hated. I'd be miserable. I'd still be watching porn, so I'd be ugly. So I wouldn't attract a very nice woman. So we'd have kids that are mediocre. They didn't respect me. My wife doesn't like me. That would be my life. All right. You might be thinking, oh, that's a bit extreme. That's the life of most people because they watch porn. They got no goals and their life is shit. Now, bringing it back to the point. Back when I was watching porn every day and I envisioned my future of that shit, I got sad. I was like, that's what I've got to look forward to. What is the point? What is the point? So I got upset. I got sad and depressed. I felt hopeless. What do you do when you feel those emotions? You watch porn. So when I thought of the future, I got sad, so I watched porn. Instead of just fixing the future and fixing my shit life, I just kept watching porn to make myself feel better. But I didn't know how to fix my shit life until I did this one simple thing, which changed it all, which doubled my happiness in a second, which made my life, when I thought of the future, happy, so I didn't need to watch porn. The one thing that most people don't do, setting a goal. Setting goals, working towards them is the key for happiness for men. Men have always had a purpose, a mission, something to conquer, whether it's another country, a village, whatever. They've had something to conquer, something to wake up for. When you don't have that, I don't blame you for being depressed, and I don't blame you for watching porn 3 times a day, because you're sad, you've got nothing in the future to look forward to. But we now know what to do. You write down a goal, or 2 or 3, long-term goals that you can wake up thinking about, obsessing about, and making progress towards. That is the key to happiness. That is the key to having a good life when you envision it. That is the key to feeling purposeful and fulfilled. That is the key to quitting porn. Because the amount of unhappy emotions you're going to feel now are way down. And the amount of happy, positive, motivated emotions you're going to feel go way up. So your porn goes way down. Because now you're happy. You got something to look forward to. You got a goal to make progress towards. So whatever the goal is, means a lot to you. Set it. Building a 10 out of 10 body so that you can look great on the beach. So guys are jealous of you. So girls want you. Whatever. To make 10 grand a month through a business that helps people. So you can retire your mum. So you can move countries. So you can do whatever. Whatever the goal is. If it means a lot to you, write it down and set it and work towards it ruthlessly until you reach it. Now, you don't need to achieve the goal to be happy. The progress towards the goal is the happiness because you've got something to look forward to. I want a 10 out of 10 physique, right? I don't have it yet because I've only been training for like 2 years. But I know for a fact I'll never quit the gym. I know for a fact I'll get my physique in another, 5 years. So the time's going to pass. I'm going to go to the gym every day for 5 years because I enjoy it and I'm excited towards it. So it's literally impossible for me to not achieve that goal. So can you see how I'm happy? Because I'm like, oh, I'll get the goal. I'll get there one day. Cool. I don't have the physique yet, but I'm already happy that I'm going to achieve it one day. Okay, that's the point of this. Fix your shit life. Bring zest to your days so that you don't need porn. So you're not upset thinking about your future. Okay, you can be happy now because you got a great life. You got goals. Finally, one little tip I'll give you. Stop talking shit to yourself. All right? As I said, we watch porn when we're sad, we're lonely or depressed. When you relapse on nofap or when you just watch porn 3 times in a day, most people beat themselves up, say you're a loser, say you're an idiot, say you're pathetic, and this might sound good, this like, oh yeah, you're going to motivate yourself, but it doesn't, because it makes yourself feel even worse about it. When you feel worse, you watch porn again. That's why you watch porn 5 times in a day. If you just didn't care that you watch porn, right, once you relapse, you were like, oh, okay, cool, I'm going to go do something now, you'd never binge watch porn in a day. Because you'd watch it that one time and then you'd do something, you'd go to bed or whatever. But the people who beat themselves up about it, watch porn, hate themselves, so they watch it again 10 minutes later, hate themselves even more because they just watched porn twice, so they watch porn again, and it's just a vicious cycle. Stop beating yourself up. Instead, the next time you watch porn, just say, most people do it, but you're ahead of everyone because at least you're trying to quit. Most retards in the world are just, they don't even realise porn's bad for them. You're watching a video like this, you're trying to quit porn, so respect to you. So why are you beating yourself up? You're ahead of all the competition, all right? Talking to yourself like this, more positively, is not going to lead you to jacking off 6 times a night. It's not. You're going to do it once, you're not going to care, you're going to sleep, you're going to move on, and you're going to quit porn, okay? So don't beat yourself up, don't talk shit to yourself. Like, just imagine a small version of you, the kid version of you. If you got a picture of it, you wouldn't talk shit to him. You won't be like, oh, you're a dickhead, you're a loser, you're this, you're that. You wouldn't do that. He's a kid, okay? So don't talk bad about yourself, because that's going to lead you to do bad things. Talk good about yourself. That's going to lead you to do good things, all right? If you wanted to stay motivated in the gym and you were looking at your arms like, yeah, I'm so fucking small, this is useless, I'm not going to the gym, you're going to quit. But if you look at your arms, the same size as they were, and be like, yeah, I'm fucking massive, I'm going to get huge, you're going to go to the gym that day because you feel good about yourself. It's just the way you talk about yourself affects a lot. Fix your mental health. Fix your shit life by setting goals. Stop talking shit to yourself and your porn addiction will go away. All right? Again, if you want to support me, if you need more help and my best tips, link below my porn quitting course. If you buy it, by the way, it's very cheap. You get a bonus section on how to speak to girls, how to attract them, which becomes so much easier once you quit porn. So you've got that to look forward to if you're interested. I hope you can support me. If you don't do that, that's fine. Subscribe so you see my videos every single day. And goodbye.